Hey,
What is going down, man?
Spontaneous Podcast.
Ooh, we Unchained Podcast like crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, we. Oh, I know what you're saying.
Man, yeah, I've been up for a while, bro. Just chilling and.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, damn, he is still up. Like, what is going on out here, bro?
Oh, I'm up. I'm up like crazy. I've been making videos and I've been, listening to music. Just taking it all in. You know, I've been having a lot of energy. You feel me?
Hell yeah, I feel you, bro. I had fucked around and passed out because I had got real exhausted out of nowhere, especially with having the 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? 2 kids, that shit be draining the hell out your boy. So I had passed out, bro, and had a fucking another nocturnal emission, bro. Woke up like, what the fuck is going on out here?
That is crazy, man. Can't believe you keep having so many of those.
Because the devil and his punk ass army trying to get me, bro, because I'm holding my life force in. So they coming after me, bro.
Right? Yeah.
What I'm saying, it's all spiritual. The mugs in the spirit world on some hating shit, because I'm not out here busting nuts left and right, just being weak power level. So trying to send his holes or whatever the hell going on in the spirit world, bro. I just know I woke up fucking boxers just destroyed, fam.
Really? Damn, that's crazy.
Hell yeah, like what the fuck just happened? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all spiritual warfare, my bro. Facts. I know shit, it ain't gonna stop me. We making a podcast.
Yeah.
Making a podcast right now, about to level up again. Devil punk ass, mad as hell. Fuck him.
Yeah, he's mad.
Shit. Fuck his ass.
You know what I mean? He doesn't, I realized that, he doesn't want us to do any of this stuff, you know what I mean? So he's very upset with the way that we've been operating.
Yes. I mean, pissed off like crazy to where he just doing chump ass shit, bro, from using people, attacking us in the spirit world, having these spiritual attacks and shit. It's a bizarre journey, man. When you are operating in the spirit, bro, that's a whole different ball game. That's like how Michael Jordan went from basketball to playing baseball and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just a whole different game. Like what the hell going on? Feel me?
Yeah, bro.
All right, let me get that intro knocked out, bro.
Let's get it.
All right, welcome to the Unchained Podcast, everybody. This is your boy SpiritWar Martin, along with his podcast partner, Sebastian Uwe, the greatest tag team in the history of the Unchained. Always put God first and become your inner lion in this crooked matrix. Spiritual warfare, y'all. Boy, listen here.
Spontaneous Podcast. Hey. Spontaneous Podcast. Hey. You know what I mean?
Podcast, level by level. Hey, devil's punk ass, finna get better. Hey, chopped up like the potatoes up in the kitchen. Hey.
I'm in the kitchen up whipping up chicken.
Hey, you already know.
He said, I'm in the kitchen up whipping up chicken. Hey, I'm in the kitchen up whipping the what? Whipping the chicken.
Hey, and when it get done, everybody about to listen.
Everybody about to listen when I be up in the kitchen whipping the chicken.
Let's go.
That makes no sense. Like, why do people gotta listen while you're in the kitchen? It don't make no sense, but it worked. It works.
But what I meant, it's I don't know. It's very like abstract or different. And what I meant by listen, it's basically smelling. Smelling what.
Right.
But I said, listen. Rhyme.
Everybody gonna listen when I be up in the kitchen cooking the chicken.
Hey,
that shit's smooth.
That is the business. But let's jump into it, my dude.
Let's get it.
Podcast 52 and topic 1. What's your thoughts on consumer control?
Consumer control. So, for this one, bro, my understanding is that, you know, you're kind of just talking about controlling what we consume in general, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, okay. So, this is a good topic. And, you know, basically the way that I take this topic is we got to be very careful on what we allow into our energy field. You know, there's a lot of different ways you can consume things in my mind, you know, as far, you know, we can consume food, we can consume content online, on social media, on our phones, we can consume frequencies through music, we can consume people's energy. So there's a lot of things that we can consume. So it's very important that we stay aware and we keep our discernment very high, and we stay, you know, in touch with God, so we can have our discernment up and we can kind of navigate the things that we allow into our life. Because, you know, looking at my old self, bro, I used to just consume whatever, you know, and I definitely have my moments where, you know, I feel like the most time I consume nowadays, honestly, is on social media. And it's very detrimental sometimes when I'm just like mindlessly scrolling, consuming like bullshit content and just weird shit, you know. You never know what's going on social media with all these weird videos and stuff. So that's the one that I'm most concerned about at the moment, is the social media. So I definitely I'm trying my best to kind of like, you know, fine tune it and get it to a point where I can like manage it, you know. And, you know, I'm kind of starting with like the music I listen to, bro. You know, I've definitely had a lot of changes. I still listen to like rap music, but I know we talk about it a lot. Like a lot of these rappers are just like very demonic and very you know, detrimental, and they rap about just like shooting people and materialism and all this bullshit that essentially all the things that the devil wants us to glorify, they're rapping about. So, you know, I had to cut off a lot of like different musicians that I used to listen to, things like that. So, you know, I'm trying, you know, it's not the easiest thing to do, but it's definitely very important, you know, to kind of curate what you're consuming.
Absolutely, man, because there's so many different avenues of distraction out here, and it's so much to where you are just, you know, people are just overly consuming shit out here, you know, and not aware of how damaging it could be to the brain, you know. Yeah, all these different social media platforms and shit, you know, Facebook, TikTok, and I'm properly using Instagram. You know, I've done unfollowed so much shit. A lot of shit on my Instagram is all godly shit. You feel me? Like a lot of stuff we be sending to each other. You feel me? Getting a lot of stuff off of YouTube too that pertains to God, the big homie upstairs. But man, a lot of females, you know, that's been putting out sexual pictures and shit, I've unfollowed, and, you know, just, you know, flapjacks and shit all over the place. And
oh, hell no.
You know, just breastises and hips and all types of this just shit to entice you into busting a nut and relapsing out here, you know, and get rid of all that shit, bro, because it's just ridiculous how much it is. And then even on my YouTube, right, I scroll down and it'll be thumbnails. It'll be thumbnails on some of these simmer retention videos that be lustful as hell, my dude. You feel me?
Yeah, I know. I see that. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, and I be getting rid of that shit. You feel me? I be not like crazy in that shit, bro, because that is just deceit. It's deceitful as it's supposed to be about sin. What the fuck you got this thumbnail of this, you know, big breasted ass woman on there and shit, or a woman in a bikini?
Yeah, I've seen ones where like they got girls and their nipples are hard and shit.
Yeah, like what the fuck are you doing? Like this is not about, yeah, That's why I feel like it's a lot of this shit is fake, bro. Still.
Yeah, well, you know what I realized is like semen retention is a very powerful tool, for us to level up, and I feel like the enemy knows exactly how powerful it is, so he's definitely infiltrating like the semen retention field on YouTube, because he's trying to get people off the track. He doesn't want people to retain. So he's going to bring all these fake ass people and deceitful people to throw us off. I've seen a lot of it.
It's unfucking real, because I used to be part of this community on what's that shit called? Discord, right? Yeah, I used to be a Discord community or whatever for a little bit off this semen retention page I was following. There's a lot of people in that shit. Just leaving comments or having conversations up in there. And bro, I woke up one time, I was asleep, and my phone was just going off. Like I was getting repeated notifications, right? Like what's going on? And I clicked on that shit and went into the Discord it was like the main menu where everybody be typing and leaving comments and shit. Bro, like somebody infiltrated this shit, right? And had repeatedly posted like porno pics of females' naked ass in Discord, where it's all semen retention guys. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a female, I think they got in there somehow, and literally was posting these porn pictures, bro, to try to get everybody in the Discord community. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, bro. It sounds like someone, one of the devil's children, you know what I mean?
And fam, an agent of destruction, trying to get everybody in the SR community on this Discord to relapse. They sent this porno picture like at least like 10, 15 times, bro. Like, and everybody in this Discord is just freaking out, talking about the Matrix and shit. Like, yeah. Bro. So yeah, the devil does not want us to retain, bro. Ooh, this shit ugly as hell, bro. It's real ugly.
Like when we retain, as former members of like basically the dark side, you know what I'm saying? We were like part of Satan's army for a long time without even knowing it. But as soon as someone like that starts to retain, them motherfuckers gonna be pissed, bro.
Fact. And one thing I noticed, it's been a few days since I posted a video on my YouTube and shit. And I noticed that I've lost a few subscribers, and you know what that tells me? That those are narcissists just watching me make videos just to watch me.
You think so?
Hell yeah, I think so, because it's like if you unsubscribe because I haven't posted in a few days, that means it was an agent of the devil just watching me, and yeah, it's people out there that's weird like that, bro. They'll just watch you just to be watching you because they have nothing else better to do. And then when you stop posting videos for a bit, they will leave. You feel me? Because you have nothing to offer them. Narcissists.
There's a lot of weird people in the world, bro. We gotta remember that.
Weird as fuck, bro. And what I'm discerning is narcissist-ass behavior. You feel me? Narcissists.
Yeah. Some weird shit, man. I've had a lot of people that have been commenting on my shit too and just being very disrespectful and shit. And it's like, what the fuck, bro?
Out here watching the children of God put in that work and just hating, bro. This shit is getting out here, fam.
Yeah, they're hating on us, bro. They despise us, bro. It's like how we despise them.
Yeah. That's what it literally is like, and it's just real bizarre, especially since I've been on this journey for going on 10 months, my dude, so it's getting way more intense. It's literally like the movie The Matrix, man. It literally is, bro. When you see shit for what it really is, it's just bizarre, real.
Yeah. It's very bizarre.
And when you are
you're transcending a lot of levels, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And when you become linked up with other Neos out there or other people that's in the Morpheus group, You know what I'm saying? It's bizarre. It's definitely like two-sided as hell, fam. Two-sided as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Good side and the bad side. And like majority is on the bad side. You feel me? Ooh, wee.
You think majority of people in the world, or what do you mean?
Well, what I mean by that, since we got all this distraction and all this technology going on, the majority of the world is damn near, going to the bad side, but a small percentage of people who are aware of what's going on out here. It's a big percentage of unaware people out here, just not knowing that they're getting pulled in to the kingdom of darkness, just automatically recruited. You feel me?
Yeah, that's something that I realized. Like, so there's people that are aware of the spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? And so they pick each side, right? So they could pick either, Holy Spirit or Kingdom of Darkness. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then there's people that are, they're unaware of everything. So they're just out here doing shit. A lot of these people we talk about that are just on autopilot and shit. The fact that they don't know, that puts them into the Kingdom of Darkness section.
Yeah, automatically though. The people who are unaware are just automatically recruited, and they don't even know. It's because they refuse to choose a side, so they get forced to the dark side.
Exactly. That's what I was telling my homie tonight. He was basically saying, I had a long talk with one of my friends, and yeah, this is when you were asleep, bro, and we were talking about a lot of things, and basically I was explaining that to him. I was actually explaining to him the story about, we were talking about the music industry and how it's very demonic, and then I started talking about how Lucifer was one of God's angels and, one of God's most beautiful angels. We told the story on the last podcast, but most beautiful angels, and then, he started getting an ego, basically tried to run shit in heaven, you know what I'm saying? Then he tried to recruit a bunch of people and basically take over heaven, and God kicked him out because he was getting too crazy with it. He was trying to run heaven and stuff, and apparently Lucifer ran the music up in heaven too, so that's why the music down here now on earth is the same thing. He's running the music down here. And so we started getting a conversation about that whole thing. And then it basically got into the side of like, I was like, yeah, bro, so you see, like, he could see like the dark side, but he was having trouble seeing like a lot of the good side. So I was like, bro, there's two sides. And then basically he was like, yeah, like, I don't necessarily, he's like, I believe that Jesus existed and all this stuff, but I don't call myself a Christian, and I don't like read the Bible, and I don't like, obey God and stuff like that. I'm kind of in the middle. And he's like, but I'm good. And I'm like trying to explain to him, I'm like, nah, bro, like, you gotta, like, I know you feel like that, but the fact that you aren't identifying with God means that the devil's got you. You know what I mean? You're not willingly going over there, but you're also living in sin, and you're doing all this other shit, so that leaves you over there, by default.
Yeah, it do. When you don't choose and make a decision to put God first, you are just left out there stranded. And the way it is now, it's easy to get swooped up and body snatched out here by all this dark ass energy. And that's what's just happening. People are just automatically just going to the dark side, just unaware, thinking that they're okay. When you think that you okay, it's all spiritual, and yeah, the way shit is out, bro, it's easy to get body snatched, especially when you don't choose a side, when you're not on the side of God. You feel me? You're not reading any wisdom or the word, then you definitely because for me, when I read the word in the Bible, I feel like that's a force field / a shield over my whole spiritual aspect. You know what I'm saying? And people are just not doing that, just open vessel out here to get taken over by the devil and the punk ass. Feel me? And that's how it is. Yeah. Nobody's putting God first, or going on SR, still being lustful out here, and it's all fucked up.
Exactly, bro. That's the thing is, like, people don't understand, like, it's kind of part of the whole deal. Like, we say it a lot, God is he's a selfish God, and he wants you to recognize him. So you literally have to proclaim that you believe that Jesus is your savior, you know what I mean, for him to, like, take you in. You can't just be on the fence, you know what I'm saying? Just be on the fence and be like, oh yeah, I don't believe in God, but I'm spiritual, so, like, God's got my back. It doesn't work like that, and people don't realize that. So, man, it's a sticky subject. I was living like that for a long time, just very unsure of things, and that is when the enemy, what I've learned is the enemy will overtake weak vessels. He'll overtake these vulnerable people, and those are the kind of people that are gonna, start affecting you, like, with spiritual attacks, and he's gonna use these people that are in limbo to attack, people on our side. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's literally like when you start to operate on a higher vibrational frequency by doing the right shit, you are going to get attacked.
Yep.
It's just weird because, yeah, and in my old self, I definitely wasn't doing the right shit. And now, I even, like, realized that I was, like, somewhat, slandering or attacking people who are doing the right shit, because I had demons inside of me. So whenever I see somebody doing the right shit, I would, like, slander them and, someone put them down and call them, let's see. I don't want to say cocky or arrogant, but, like, I would look at the people who are doing the right shit, like, as if they were better than me, like how a lot of people are doing to us on this SR.
Yeah.
It's because they didn't go within and do shadow work and, do self-analyzation and be like, why do I feel the way I do? Trying to do better for themselves. They just, just sitting around watching people that's doing good for themselves instead of trying to work on me type shit. And that's what a lot of that shit's going on now, bro. People don't want to work on themselves, but they want to watch people who have worked on themselves, not knowing the process that they had to go through to get to that point and all the work they put in. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
Real.
Man, that is crazy.
It's a lot of that shit going on about here from what I'm discerning. You heard me? Listen.
People are strange, man, and that is what I've learned, and it doesn't, I don't want to sound like I'm on some hater shit, to anybody that's, like, claiming they don't believe in God, but they're spiritual. It's just, like, for me, I've just had the message come to me. This is just my experience, it's very clear to me that, like, black and white, at this point, to where, like,
yeah,
there's a side that you can achieve salvation, when you follow Jesus and God, he's gonna save you, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't, you are very prone to attack, from the enemy, and it's gonna infiltrate, and man, he's gonna get you, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, bro. And it's not worth it out here, and it's definitely black and white, and I'm making sure I'm staying on the right side because, going all them years on that dark side, you get tired of that bullshit over there. So I'm on the kingdom of the Holy Spirit, Jesus and God's side. And you know what? I feel the best I've ever felt in
Yeah, like a kid out here in an adult's body.
Yeah, holding his life force in and controlling the sexual energy. Yeah, I'm on top of the world right now. And I see why it's so powerful now. It all makes sense. Because you are connected to a lot of shit out here when you hold that Wi-Fi connection in. Straight up.
Yeah.
Just bizarre how that is, bro. You hold the damn semen and a whole nother world just opened up to you.
Yeah, that's why I feel so passionate about it. And I feel like people like me and you, like, we need to bring this to the forefront, bro. Like, I think that me and you could really take this somewhere. You know, I mean, that's exactly what we're doing with the podcast. But like, I really think that it's all like it's a topic that needs to be brought to like, you know, to it becomes normal information. Like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You know, like stressing, you know, the detrimental stuff from watching porn and masturbating and stuff, and just making that, you know, getting a bigger awareness around that topic.
Facts. Yeah, bro, it's important to, you know, raise the power level to this topic for sure. All the way up to as far as we can get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people need to know about this, because if you look at how shit was back in the day, you know, damn near everybody was retaining. You feel me? It was no social media. It wasn't, you know, I mean, I think it was still porn back, you know, back then, but not like how it is now, bro. Like, mugs is just out here just witchcraft, like, feel me? Witchcraft and love bombing and shit and all this, you know, fake ass metaverse lifestyle. So it's like polluting the brain out here, and we gotta fight that shit. We can't be like that about here, you know. That's the way I feel right now. It's all bullshit, you know. We gotta connect God and see shit for what it really is, because it's ugly as hell out here with all this distraction and shit going on. Like the Discord shit I was telling you about, bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
You
Sounds
know?
like it. Yeah. There's just agents out here that are trying to take you down. You know, they're just like
On purpose though. Like, what the fuck? And listen, that's another. Tell you, bro. Another story I gotta tell you. One of my subscribers said, you know, he's like a physical trainer, and he's been on SR for like three months now, I think. And he said he has this younger guy that he's been training and shit, and he keeps fucking relapsing like every like 2 to 3 days or some shit. And you know, back on track, but he just keeps fucking not trying. You know, you're not trying. And I guess my subscriber said this young cat gonna tell him, like, he gonna be like, hey, check out this beat or instrumental that I do, right? This is what the young dude said. What the young dude said to my subscriber that's a physical trainer. The young dude was like, hey, check out or whatever that I listen to when I work out. And the subscriber said he put that shit on. He put that shit on and listened to what the dude was listening to, right? And guess what it was?
What?
It was like it was meditational music, right? It was meditational music, but it had a woman in the background having a fucking orgasm.
What the fuck?
On some weird shit. It was like he was trying to get my subscriber to relapse or at least have bad thoughts subconsciously, because you know, the young dude is obviously on a low vibrational frequency and just taken over by the devil and don't even know. So it's like he's trying to bring my subscriber down to a low vibrational frequency, not even knowing what he's doing, bro. It's all spiritual, and that's how the devil works, bro. And the subscriber told me about that, how it was real bizarre. You know, this young dude was like, check out this beat, and then a woman in the background moaning and shit to a fucking meditational beat. What the fuck is going on, bro?
That is fucking weird, dude.
Spiritual warfare out here. The devil was trying to use that young boy or whoever he was to basically bring down my subscriber, and he's a personal trainer. You feel me?
Yeah, that is crazy, man. Yeah, like, you know, all of these attacks, you know, they come from all angles, man. I mean, the enemy is crafty as a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, real crafty. Because that told me that I discerned that shit quick. I was like, damn. And you said that the young dude keeps busting nuts like 2 to 3 days. So his power level is weak as hell, bro. You know, as far as the spirit goes, the spiritual power level is weak, and the devil used him to try to make my subscriber / personal weight trainer basically to try to make him weak, because he's out here with a strong power level right now, going 3 months in, you know, trying to make him relapse and put all these, you know, plant these seeds into his subconscious. Ain't that
is ridiculous, bro? I mean,
fucking insane. It's all, bro. And I feel like
I would have snapped off on that kid.
Yeah, I would have too, but he said he kept it cool and finished off. You know, he had to work out even harder now. You know, he said he had to work out like 2 times as hard because of that shit to get his mind off that. And he said he didn't let it, you know, he didn't let it bother him, but still the fact that that happened, that's how you know it's a spiritual warfare.
Yeah, bro. It can come in any form, from any angle. You know, I've experienced a lot of stuff lately, you know, and I'm expecting more to happen, you know. We got to make sure that we keep God with us at all times, because we're going to get hit from all types of angles, and it's going to be a lot of weird shit going on. So we got to make sure to keep God close, so we stay grounded and we stay centered no matter what's going on.
Man, it's getting crazy as hell about here, you know, and on top of just all the shit that's going on in the world, you know, Muggs is going crazy out here, bro, and we got to make sure we stay on point out here. Let's get into topic 2. What do you think about the downfalls of watching pornography?
Porn is one of the things, man, that I think that it is the biggest. I think it's one of the biggest secrets that is out there, is that, you know, when you quit porn, your life just goes up tremendously. You know, like, people normalize porn. Society normalizes porn to a point, you know, there's lustful things everywhere we look, especially on social media, all over our phones. You know, all these females nowadays are acting like this with these celebrities, and Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and all these people, you know, promoting all this lustful behavior and stuff like that. But as soon as you quit watching porn, man, everything is going to improve, bro. I mean, you're going to basically reprogram your mind, so you start thinking healthier, and it's going to help you operate out here. You know, as soon as, like, when you're watching all this fucked up sexual immorality, you know, going into, you know, you see it through your eyes, and then it goes into your spirit, you know, it contaminates your spirit, it contaminates your energy, and you kind of become a weirdo out here, bro. Like, pretty much like creepy type energy, because, you know, you're looking at these videos and looking at this stuff in the dark. You know, what we do in the dark comes to the light eventually. You know, that it emanates off of us, and people can feel that energy from us. You know, it's just like weirdo energy when you're like masturbating and doing all this stuff all the time. Not to mention, you know, your confidence is low. You know, you're just weak power level out here, and you're just weird and anxious, and all this, you know, everything goes down. You know, it's all a trap. You know, why do you think that porn is free? It's because you pay for it with your soul.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. It's free because you basically, you're spending your spiritual money.
Yeah.
You know, you're spending your spiritual money, and you're going spiritually broke, you know, to where you don't have no self-actualization of yourself, self-awareness. Your confidence is gone. You are disoriented. You act real weird out in public. You don't know how to hold a conversation with females or damn near anybody, you know, and power level is weak as hell. You know what I'm saying? And you just become a soldier for the devil out here, because you're not holding the life force in, which is the gateway to God, basically, bro. It's semen retention. No, that is,
man. I'm looking back on my old self, and just like how addicted I was to like porn and masturbating, and like I never even thought about retention or anything. I was just busting nuts every day and just existing like that, and I thought it was normal. Like, it's kind of got me shook when I think back, because I'm just like, wow, like how delusional and like in the devil's trap I was. It kind of gets me shook when I really think about it.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad, bro, because I was the same way, you know, especially when I was partying all the time, you know, being on porn a lot, on top of smashing a lot of females, shit, I was out here empty as hell, bro. I mean, empty, like an empty, an empty Sprite bottle, you feel me? Just empty walking out. No light, course, no fluid, no vitamins and minerals inside of me, no wisdom, no knowledge, no Jesus, no God, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I was just out here, just team Kingdom of the Darkness, scoring threes like crazy. And,
right, and you were probably hanging out with people who were like that as well.
The crowd that I was around, what it was all dark. You feel me? And that rubs off on you. When you're around an entourage of people don't put God first, and they're just basically saying, "Yeah, I'm good." When we're not choosing a side. Not in Jesus or God. We trying to stay in the middle type shit, and it doesn't work that way. If you trying to stay in the middle, you might as well say you're on the dark side.
Exactly, bro. That's how it works.
Yeah, that's some dangerous ass shit, my boy, and that's a lot of that going on about here. Yeah.
Going on out here.
Oh wait, let's jump to. That was a good topic, bro. Jump to topic number 3. You ready?
I'm ready.
Topic number 3. What is your opinion on interacting with women spiritually and in masculine frame?
Interacting with women. All right. This one kind of goes. This one kind of goes into the last one, bro. You know what I mean? I feel like this ties in with that because my experience thus far. I feel like I talk about this every time I bring this up. I talk about it in a lot of my videos too. Whenever I talk about females in my videos, this is kind of the process that I talk about. But like, you quit the porn, you quit masturbating, you learn to retain, you get a streak going, you start feeling benefits, right? So your confidence starts going up. Confidence starts going up, your energy starts going up, your self-love starts going up. So you're changing into a whole new person. And you're going around females, and they're going to feel this. Everybody's going to feel this, not just females, but your whole swagger is going to change because you're learning to love yourself on such a deeper level, and especially if you're connecting with God, man. If you're putting God first, with human attention, you're going to turn into a fucking beast out here, and it's going to, some days we're going to have spiritual attacks, because this is how it is on human attention. The devil's pissed at us, but a lot of these days, bro, when we're tapped in with God, we're going to have a force field. We're going to be confident. We're gonna be like that dude out here. He's just, confident, and people can feel that, bro. So a lot of females, they're gonna feel your energy, and it's important for us to stay in our frame. The number one rule is that we can't be giving into, because there's a couple of options we could take. When females give you attention, a lot of guys will turn into a simp. A simp is just like where you take the energy that they're giving you, and it makes you kind of, weak power level, and you start putting them on a pedestal, and then you make them, this big thing. It's like you put them on a pedestal, and you're, doing everything they want you to do, and basically being like their bitch, pretty much. And that's something that we definitely can't do. When we're on female attention, we got to stay in our frame, in our masculine frame, and allow the females to come to us naturally, because you're going to be very magnetic out here on female attention. So it's a lot more effective when you just stay in your frame and do your thing and focus on yourself and you and God. And you're going to notice that people just, you're like a magnet. People are just going to be coming up to you, talking to you. They want to, ask you how your day was, ask you about your life, ask you all types of shit, because you're an interesting person now. You're a very interesting person. Like, people pick up on energy, especially women. Women are very intuitive, so they're going to be picking up on this new lively energy that you have. This life force is coursing through your body. So like, you're very confident, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just on point, so they notice that. And man, it's important for us to just, I say this all the time, but we just got to stay in our frame. You know what I'm saying? Stay in our frame, and it's gonna work out. You know, we can't give in to, you know, like the love bombing and all the things that the women do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Man, there's so many damn tactics because women are smart too, and they can feel energy, and as soon as they feel a man's energy, guess what happens? They start coming up with all types of game plans. Ooh, let's see how I can reel this one in, because you know when they see a dude on semen retention, right? It's almost like a giant catfish. You feel me? Like, ooh, that's a big ass piece of catfish right there. Let me see if I can catch that one. You know what I mean? And especially when the dude ain't looking. You know, when a dude is not looking for a female and he's on semen retention and minding his own business, a female's gonna try to catch your ass, bro, any type of way possible. By trying to throw the cheeks at you, you know, trying to love bomb you. You know, it's just, it's all types of just game tactics to try to take you off your pathway, bro. And I don't want no woman that's trying to take me off my pathway because she wants to take control of my energy type shit. You know, and there's a lot of that shit going on, bro. I want a woman that is spiritual, just like I am. Try to elevate me, and I try to take my energy on some crazy shit, bro. You feel me? Yeah.
Yes.
They see your energy. They want to try to take that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They want to take it, bro. And
feed off of it.
Yeah, and there's a lot of dudes out here just willingly giving up their energy to these females by smashing and raising their power level, and now you got Glorilla and shit out here. You know, and Meg the Stallion out here creating competition because men are just giving their souls willingly to the booty.
Yeah, they're not staying in their frame. When you do that, when you give it up like that so quick, you know what I'm saying? When you allow, when you're intimate like that, like very fast, you know, you're basically just giving up your energy and you're not staying in your frame, because God doesn't want us to do that, bro. That's the thing. God does not want us to behave like that. That's being sexually immoral, bro. Like, straight up. It says it in the Bible. Nobody really follows these rules anymore. Like, literally, like, no one. It's very rare. Not no one, but, you know, very, very little. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not the way that we should be interacting with women. Is like, you know, how a lot of guys go around and they see women and, you know, they might think they're attractive. Immediately they just think like, oh, I want to hook up with them. You know, they're hot. I want to fucking get with them. You know, instead, I should be treating these women like human beings and interacting with them like human beings first and foremost. You know, treat them like a friend. Why are you even thinking about sex? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shouldn't even be the main thing you thinking about. That just shows that you ain't got no spiritual power level at all. You just a vessel out here, bro, because you're thinking about lust. You know, if you got the main thing of lust on your mind, you have a reprobated mind out here. And looking at my old self, that's how I was, bro. Just out here, a fucking robot for the devil, bro. Then yes, a lot of dudes out here that's just thinking that smashing all these women and walking very empty and busting nuts all the time is cool. No, it turns you into a soft ass dude, and you will catch yourself sitting around gossiping about other men. Shit.
Dead ass.
You know what I mean? It's like, I had come across somebody, they said it's dudes at their job who obviously are not retaining. And all they do is just sit around and just gossip about other dudes and trying to smash all these females and shit. But they over there gossiping on some weak power level shit. What are you gossiping about and why? You know, that's not what men are supposed to be doing. Men ain't supposed to be just sitting around gossiping like a group of females. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's a lot of people at my work that do that, bro. I work with a lot of younger cats, so, you know, I like to observe their behavior, and they be doing that for sure.
That's because they're out there fapping, bro. You know, busting nuts left and right. When you bust nuts left and right and not retain your speed, it turns you soft as hell, bro. And that's all society wants it just like that, bro. They know what they're doing. It's all a program out here. It's up to us to wake up to this corrupted ass program in this matrix, you know, on some Morpheus and Neo shit, you know.
For real, semen retention is a great start. I mean, it really gets you to a crazy level.
Yeah, absolutely, my boy. Facts, my dude.
Just semen retention alone. Well, I mean, you definitely got to put God first along with retaining, and then you really start seeing some crazy stuff happening.
When you put both together, when you start retaining and you putting God first every day, boy, that is a deep rabbit hole. Literally like taking that red pill on that movie. You know, you just see a whole different reality of life like Neo did after he took that damn red pill and shit.
Yeah, I see everything different, bro. And it's almost, sometimes it's sad because it's almost like the version of myself that used to be, and like, because I see everything different, bro. Everyone in my life, I look at them differently. It's not that I don't like love people anymore. Like, it's just like everyone. It doesn't matter. You could be my family members. It's like I look at people differently. It's like, it's hard to explain into words, but like my perception of people has changed, and it's just like it's because of, you know, I put God first. You know, God is who I love. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really like, I do value other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, other people are great, but like, I feel like the value of people has like gone down. If that, it might sound messed up, but like, it's just because like I'm so focused on God to where like I care. I have my small circle and the people that I love, and like, I don't know. It's just like, it's turning me into like, I don't know. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, because when you go on semen retention, right, your self-value goes up and you have a lot of self-care. When you raise up on this level like that and you start seeing everything else, you will start to notice that a lot of individuals don't have self-care for themselves because you're very observant now. So you pay attention to everything, you feel me? Because you're on SR and you just realize there's a lot of people out here who do not love themselves and just don't care about them, bro, because they're too distracted seeing what the fuck everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, when you put energy back into yourself and focus on yourself and your purpose, you will see how lost everybody else is damn near. And it's real bizarre. I went to the grocery store this morning, and you know, I'm real sensitive to energy and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the energy that I got off this grocery store, it was like damn near everyone in the grocery store was depressed. And nobody had self-love for themselves damn near. Like, you had a few individuals that had self-love, and you can just tell because of how they dress. You know, they have good upkeep and shit, right? You know, good upkeep, nice clothes. Well, it was a lot of individuals in the grocery store wearing pajama pants, wearing a sweatshirt, like they just got out of bed or some shit. And that's like no self-love at all. You know? Yeah,
that's how I was when I didn't love myself. That's how I dressed.
Like, there's no self-love, bro. That's like basically you part of the kingdom of darkness, because it's like you not, I don't know, man. It's real deep. It's real deep. Like, you just see shit for what it really is, and you feel the energy. And the energy, I very sad. You know, in the grocery store, it made me sad because it's like I felt the whole store. You know, and it's just majority of people in there was depressed, my bro, and that shit hurt my damn soul, because it's like I don't want nobody to be depressed. Like, we all should be happy in this motherfucker, but it's impossible. You know, it's just impossible, bro.
It's very hard. We live in a really messed up place, especially with this addition of the technology and these devices. I mean, and the lust. I mean, it's really gone downhill. So, you know, it's our job to be like light workers and try to help people. But, you know, I mean, this is our lane right here, bro. You know, we found our lane with semen retention, and hopefully, you know, we can reach as many people as we can. You know, we can try to manifest this into our vision and what we want to do. You know, this is kind of the way that that we can do it. You know what I mean? It's hard to like help people in real time, like at the grocery store. Like you see people, you can't just go up to them and be like, "You look sad," you know? Can we talk? You know what I'm saying?
You can't do that. You know, they'll look at you like you crazy as hell, bro, because it's the way the way social interaction is nowadays. It's almost like that shit is extinct, damn near. You know, and everybody's just operating in a robotic demeanor out in public.
Yeah.
Nobody says hi to each other. Nobody says
no.
Hi. Nobody says, "How's your day today?" You know, and it's just casual conversation amongst the people is just gone, bro.
Yeah, I make sure that I do it now more than ever. You know, I make sure, because I know that that's happening, so I make sure I do it more than ever. Anybody I pass on the sidewalk or on my bike, you know, I make sure I make eye contact with them and smile, you know, and wave, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people that I come in contact with, and they look shook when I like smile at them or wave at them, and it's fucking weird.
Yeah, bro, it's because they're yeah, it's sad, bro. You know, we gotta rewire our brains out and start doing the right shit. People's brains have been shaped by a lot of what social media is doing. Like literally brains are reshaped out here in people's skulls, bro. And they're just unaware. And that is not good out here for anybody. At my old self, you know, my brain shaped a certain way because I was distracted. And then as soon as I, you know, got rid of a lot of these fucked up ass distractions, right? Started putting the big homie upstairs first and putting my purpose first, you know, our podcast, and keeping my relationship with you tight because, you know, we are on the same frequency. You know, everything else has just gotten weird. You know, shit is just fucking.
Yeah. That's how it's gonna be, bro. You know, it's a narrow path, you know, when you put God first.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes it can be overwhelming, bro. It's still overwhelming as hell for me. So I don't even want to be around people at all. You know, and
yeah,
I've been getting a lot of weird ass energy, you know, feelings from people and stuff, and just you come around a lot of narcissists as well, more than ever too, especially when you're holding life force in and you're on that side.
Yeah.
You come around a lot of narcissistic people who I consider devils, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Real bizarre, bro.
It really is, man. Going out in public is crazy. As crazy as ever. Every time I try to make sure I'm very present, and I'm observing what's going on, and, you know, try my best to be present and try to make a difference wherever I can, you know, talking to people like we were just talking about, you know, trying to make a difference when I'm interacting with people, try to make it a human thing again, you know. Everybody's dehumanized out here.
And that is real dangerous, to be dehumanized out here, because what people need to do is watch videos of how shit was back in the day and how people interacted with each other and and that's how you learn. You know, you learn at how shit was back then. You know, it was definitely not the way it is now. You know, yeah, we got to go back to old ways, man. It's hard.
Ooh-wee.
It's hard as hell, but, you know, I don't know if it's gonna happen because it's too much technology and shit going on.
Yeah, I guess Elon Musk tweeted today. Did you see the tweet that he put today about the robots and shit?
No, I didn't see that, but I heard about these Japanese robots or whatever has been attacking people.
Yeah, and Elon Musk said that he said in the future, I predict that there will be more robots than humans. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Some weird shit.
On some fucking Terminator shit.
Exactly. So who knows what's about to happen, you know what I mean? I'm definitely not going to allow myself to get into like a fearful state, but I mean, that's just definitely a little concerning when someone like that says that.
Yeah, especially somebody that's that fucking powerful and that rich saying all this bullshit like that, bro. Like, what are you trying to say, bro? Just cut to the point. You know, stop saying
Right.
that it's gonna be more robots than people. What are you actually fucking saying? You feel me?
Right.
Robots are going to kill us all. You know, that's what I need to know. You might as well tell me right now. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? I don't want to hear about it's gonna be more robots than people and all this bullshit. What are you trying to say?
Exactly. Yeah. It's just it's a vague statement. You know what I mean? I wish he would have expanded a little bit more.
I'm saying, because you saying it's gonna be more robots and shit. Okay, but what is that supposed to mean? Are we gonna get killed off? Are they going to kill us off? Or what's going on? There's a deeper meaning behind that shit. That's how they play. You know, they play these minds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he didn't reveal enough information. Maybe it'll come out a little bit in the near future here, but yeah, I saw that today. I was just like, damn, fucking weird.
That's crazy, bro. Wow. Well, was knocked out, bro. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, man. I'm about to go hit the sack after this. I'm gonna upload this one and then go to bed, my boy. But you know, shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us, man. Been listening to us. I've been getting some comments, bro. You know, last 2 days. You know, from people that say, you know, our podcast is positive vibes. They love our podcast. So, you know, shout out to all these listeners, man, from YouTube, and shout out to anybody else who's tuning in, man. It's a lot of love, you know. We really appreciate it because, you know, this is a point in my day, and I know Martin will probably say the same, but, you know, we love doing this stuff. You know, it's a place where we can just be ourselves and, you know, talk about some important stuff, and then hopefully help some people out in the process. This whole thing means a lot to me, and I'm sure Martin feels the same way.
Oh, absolutely. You know, definitely grateful to be here to, you know, on this podcast to express, you know, myself freely, you know, with you as well, bro. And God is good, you know, and when you see life for what it really is, it's definitely a trip, you know, and it's literally no going back after you go get deep on your SR journey, bro. It's bizarre shit, you know, and it's just like, damn, bro, you know, this is why we are here doing what we're doing, you know, trying to get the word out to the people, and much love to everyone who has been listening to us on this journey, you know, and us as people, we got to stand strong more than ever now, because it's the end days, y'all. The end days like crazy, and technology seems like it's going to try to take over, and technology is becoming a device for the kingdom of the darkness. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, I feel like it's been like that the whole time.
You know, that's some dangerous ass shit.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna fuck around and get a flip phone.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm finna take my ass back to Motorollaville.
You know what I'm saying? Get a Razor or some shit.
Yeah, go back to getting me a Motorola, fam. For real.
Just with the numbers, that's it. With the text, you know, I can text people and call people, that's it. I'm really thinking about that, bro. Maybe, and you know, at least for like a month or something. Like, see the difference.
Yeah. You know, I'd rather go old school shit, old school phone. I'm starting to dislike, you know, starting to dislike iPhone and shit, or you know, these phones that's messing people's brains up out here, putting out this radiation and shit.
Exactly. Maybe once our podcast, you know, gets off the ground and, you know, we start popping off, and, you know, we'll be able to do that. You know, maybe we can just stick to just doing our podcast. You know what I'm saying? And that'll be like how we make a living, and then we don't have to have like phones and stuff. We could just work on the podcast, have our own life, you know what I mean, with our respective families, do the podcast, bro, and then just like have fucking burner phones and shit. We don't need to be tapped into metaverse all the time.
Hell no. Because I noticed, like, tapped into the metaverse, that should be overwhelming me, bro. And it'd be making my spirit feel just not right, bro, because it's all fake damn near.
Yeah, and people be acting weird on there.
Yeah, bro, acting weird as hell in this fake ass place, bro. And then when it comes to actually being in reality and out in person, they don't even know how to be a person, bro, at all. Just dehumanized out here and shit, bro. And that's not how we should be out here, fam. That shit is crazy, bro. Fuck.
Oh man, Lord help us, Lord help us. You know what I mean? We need the help. We need as much help as we can get down here.
Yeah, we need it. Help us. We can like crazy. Ooh, wait.
All right, y'all. This is we're gonna wrap it up here. This has been the Unchained Podcast, episode 52. Very grateful for all listeners, and this episode was a lot of fun. You know what I mean? So much love to everybody, and Martin, much love to you, bro. Appreciate you, man. And I'm gonna head to bed, and I will be talking to you, my boy.
All right, my boy, get some rest, and I appreciate you, man, and good job tonight. And I'll talk to you later, bro.
All right, you too, man. See you later.
Peace out.